guys, welcome to a new game called Purrfect Date. I guess this is supposed to be like a cat dating simulator or something. I'm not sure, but we're gonna play a new game. Okay, I'm excited. There's not like a lot of girls. I guess there's 3 girls. I guess we can be this. Should I enter my name? Victoria? Or Vicky? Sorry. Let's enter Vicky. Accept. I'm an angel and I accept. Chapter 1. I'm not sure how long we've been sailing, but it feels like forever. I'm not feeling too well, so now it's a huge relief to hear the deck lad shout. Island approach! Make yourself ready. I'm finally here. When I applied last month, I was just another broke student living off of baked beans, and I didn't really think I had a chance of being accepted or part of the prestigious Cat Island research team. Yeah, here it is, the little black dot in the distance growing bigger by the second. The infamous Cat Island, the place where I'll call home for the next few months. Alright, momentary skips a beat. What if there's a mistake? What if they accept someone else's application and accidentally sent the offer to me? I don't know much about my bag until I find the papers. Dear Vicky, we are pleased to able to offer you the position of research assistant Professor Popper, the research facility of Cat Island. Your position's initial period of 8 weeks. Your contract will be sent separately. Look forward to work with you. Sincerely, Professor Popper, PhD, blah blah blah. No mistake, that's my name, right there in the top left corner, Vicky, and there's his name at the bottom, the genius behind the whole operation. Oh, sorry, maybe I should lean back so you guys can like see. Professor Popper, science genius, my new boss. A look at from my papers to see the dry line rapidly approaching before us. It seems to be surrounded by a huge barrier of impenetrable black rocks. I just butchered that word. As we get closer, we're not slowing down and we begin to worry we're going to crash into them. Then at the very last moment, we take a sharp turn to the left and suddenly we're sailing smoothly towards it. A jetty through an opening in the rocks. I blow out the breath that I've been holding a break into a smile. Nicely done, Skipper! A ferryman comes out from behind the steering wheel, ignoring my attempts at commandering, and shouts redly, brusquely, "Take all your belongings, we won't be back for days, so don't leave nothing you need." Thank you. I smile weakly at the ferryman in the sun and pick up my bags, ready to disembark. We glide seamlessly up to the wooden jetty. The sun leaves the shore to tie us off. He's greeted by a bulky man in uniform, who I take to be a security officer of some kind. Joe. Sir, caught you a mouse. And then he laughs loudly as he says the funniest things he's ever heard. It's disconcerting. The security guard remains surely and turns his attention to me. Let's be having you then. He holds out a large hand, assumed to offer me help off the boat. He reaches and take it. He snatches away, throwing me off balance, almost falls to the side. What a great start! ID card! Oh, I see, of course. I reach into my back pocket and hand over the laminated card I was given on the mainland. Oh! 2017. This is my card. Meow! Cute. Saving. Barely looks at it before striding off, grunting over his shoulder. This way. I follow down a dirt track path to get my first proper view of the island. It's beautiful, lush green. I'm already under its spell. After no time and a couple of minutes trekking, we're at base camp, which consists of an assortment of tents and huts. One of them are 2 solid-looking structures, one larger, one smaller. I presume those are the labs. The whole camp is moderate but functional and runs me of an army outpost. I'm struck by its lack of people. In fact, there's like no one around, apart from an older woman sitting outside peeling a pile of potatoes. I smile and give her a nod. She just stares back at me. I'm trying not to get paranoid. Here. We stop at the largest tent, indicating I should go inside. I feel rude just walking in, so I'll make my presence known first. Hello? But a firm but friendly voice calls out, "Come!" Oh, I walk in there and hunch over some documents. That's a great Professor Popper. Sir, it's an honor to meet you. Yes, you must be Vicky. Come in, my dear. Glad to have you aboard. Good journey? Well, long. Yes, indeed. We'd rather tucked away here. Let me offer you some refreshments. Water, coffee, something stronger, perhaps whiskey. Well, if you have any wine, I would be able to just get whiskey on your own. Jolly good. I can tell you and I are going to get along famously. He takes a swig from the bottle and passes it to me. I try not to show my self-consciousness and I don't know that word. Surreptitiously wipe the neck of my sleeve before taking a modest sip. It'll take you a while to find your way around and discover how it all works. So for today, I thought we'll just get kitted out and maybe introduce you to some of the cats. That is. I believe you have already met most of the human locals. Oh, I've only met the ferryman, the security guard who brought me here. Yes, that's about it. And the lady outside? Ah, Miss Marigold. Her and her husband are the caretakers. Wonderful couple, the Marigolds. You'll meet them before too long. We're a tidy little family here. Vicky, I'm sure you'll fit in nicely. Thank you, sir. I hope so. Okay, so first things first, your basic kit. He begins going through a pile of things on his desk, explaining them in turn. This is your backpack. You can put everything in it. You're going to have plenty of field trips, so it'll be very useful. This will be your own water bottle. Some disinfectant hand spray. These are heavy-duty reinforced gloves. They're essential in tagging out cats in the wild. Don't worry, any scratches from felines, we don't know, do we? I suppose not. We shove each item into my new backpack. He gives them to me. Likewise, these goggles will be brought along field trips. This lot here indicates a small pile of what looks to be laundry. It's a basic uniform, lab coat, mask, stethoscope, etc. Portable first aid kit, camping knife, and all the tools attachments. Finally, and without doubt, most importantly, this! Holds up something that looks like a mobile phone, except it clearly isn't one. Is it like those Pokemon things where you open it and you, like, you know, put a cat and it'll tell you the stats of the cat? This is your catalog! It is like a Pokemon, the catalog. Yes, the name comes from the earliest version. It was initially designed to record and store data on the cats. Scan them, they'll log their details, but as you see, we've come a long way since then. Yeah, it's like the Pokemon thing. Now you can use it to communicate with the rest of them. As our team, I've added everyone's contact details for you. Listen to music, take photos. There's even a pen that comes with it. Insert the microchip into the back of the cat's neck so we can keep track of them. Very well, valuable piece of equipment, Vicky. And I need you to protect it above all else. Do you understand? Yes. He's looking at me directly in the eye and clearly expects a response. Yes, sir, of course. I'll look after it. Good. You'll get to know all the functions as you go along, but for now, I suggest we take a stroll out and see if we can find a new friend to introduce you so you can try it out. He hands me one of the gadgets. I feel a bit nervous taking charge of it, but I'm also really keen to have a go. Saving. We head down to the beach. The professor explained things as we go. This mixture of terrain on the cat island is quite unique. It is a relatively small area. You find forest, mountain, jungle, beaches, woodland, all those different geological and ecological zones in one place. It's most remarkable. It certainly is. Even the lack of wildlife itself is quite remarkable. What do you mean, Professor? Well, put simply, the type of force field that surrounds the island disallowing anything to enter. You mean literally anything? Absolutely. No birds, fish, or creature of any kind can penetrate it. Then how did the cats eat? Forgive my lack of attention on the subject, but, we're here. The professor lets out a disconcerting laugh. Ah, I see what you mean. Well, there is, of course, one break in the visible wall, and that's where we built the jetty. Let's not get too bogged down on this right now, but you need to know how basically the island is shaped like a peanut. He picked up a nearby stick and draws out a simple map of the island. Well, that island is known to us now. We've been researching it here for many years. The other end is not so familiar to us. We've encountered difficulties that have hindered our progress in that region. What the heck happened? What type of difficulties, Professor? Well, we're not sure if we'd like to be, but I can tell you that the environment has an adverse effect upon humans, including nausea in the very least. And the worst, Fainting, migraines, possible nerve damage. Gosh, that is serious! As I say, it's best to keep away. Let's not go into that now, my dear. You have a long day for now. Let's just say we refer to the far end island as the danger zone, with good reason. Are we all lost? I must ask you not to put yourself at risk and venture beyond this mountain range here. Your first man once more drawing along just past the center of an X through the end section. Okay. There are wild aggressive cats out there. I don't want you to get too close to them. Unlike our lovely fellows closer to home. He's led me to a spot where a few cats are lounging about. What do you say we try out your catalog now, Vicky? He stoops down and picks one of the animals, the disgruntled-looking cat who's sleeping under the shade of a palm tree. Ha! The cat lets out displeased meow and doesn't struggle. Its large body billowing with large orange fur and starts hangs around the professor's arms in lazy resignation. Would you like to have a go at it, scaring you delightful chap? On the on switch, somewhat timidly activated, the gadget immediately comes to artificial life, emitting a boop 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 with a red pulsating light. I select the app labeled Cat Scan, and it loads instantly with no delay on this thing. Professor held the cat towards me with arms outstretched. He sure has this scanning chip implanted on the back of his neck somewhere. It's difficult to find this one's neck. I missed the thick cloud of fur. I make a blow to make part of the cat's neck along in the skin. A bit of a scanning groceries in the supermarket where I used to work. That should do it! He plops a marmalade Tom back on the shade. Sure enough, upon withdrawal, I found the cat has been successfully scanned. Wow. Floofy booked. Floofy booked. Floofy booked. Gender male. Age 10 years old. 4 months. Rad tabby. Persian. Eye color red. Is that a thing? You can have a red eye-colored cat? Amazing. Clever, isn't it? A large part of your job will be to tag and scan the cats. As much as Mr. Fluffy Boot here, it would be like you have no problems in all that area. Excellent work, Vicky. Thank you, sir. I can't wait to get started. Well, why don't you get more practice with the catalog and scan the rest of them while we're here? These five spend a lot of time together. They're like a little family, aren't you? Oh, yes, you are. The professor seems a genuine cat lover like me. I think we're gonna get on great. Okay, here it goes. No help this time. Though the professor shifts back. At first, the cat approach is very friendly with beautiful calico markings and comes up toward me, already purring. Meow! Trixie, female, 3 years, 8 months, calico American short hair, eye color green. Next, elegant, sleek, hairless, sitting, graceful in the sun. She doesn't pay much attention as she allows me to scan her with minimal fuss. Meow! Snooty Boot. Snooty Booty, gender female, 11 years, 1 month. Breed Sphinx, eye color blue. Fourth cat approach is a noisy one. Meow, 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 meow. Name McFree, male, 6 years, brown crossbreed, eye color green. And finally, the one deliberately put off until last, been looking around the edge of his activity, eyeing me suspiciously, as though he can pass me at any moment, all of itself already projecting personalities onto these animals. Yes! Kibbles, male, 3 years, white British long hair, green. All done. I hope you enjoyed meeting some of the locals. The British lets out a little laugh. I've been feeling you get to know him quite well. That's probably enough for your first day, don't you think? It's quite a lot to take in. I'm suddenly exhausted but grateful and heading back to camp. Saving. Quite late by the time I unpack myself and I write my journal. Wait, is this my room? Why is my room messy too? Entry before I sleep. I'm surprised how chilly it is. I pull my sleeping bag right up to my chin. I still feel a goose pimples all over my arms shivering. I rub to warm myself up. It makes me smile to think I've inherited reaction to the cold is what keeping my new feline friends warm tonight. I close my eyelids, thinking of Cat's Island Professor. The world around me drifts away as I float up into a dream. What does that mean? I'm not sure how long I've been asleep. I wake by a violent jolt that leaves me sitting uptight. It starts to do easy, but I hear rustling and strange electronic noises, one that my sleepy confusion can't place right away. Boop, boop, boop. A catalog? When I say it, I scramble the fake and follow the noises up to the tent. Look around me, fears are confirmed when it's like a pulsing red light getting fainter in the direction of the forest. I snap to action, running as fast as I can, barefoot, dressed in my pajamas. running at full speed into the forest in the dark of the night. It must be crazy. The word Professor Popper ringing in my ears. I need to protect it above all else. My legs are trembling beneath me. I feel my heartbeat heavy throughout my body. I wheeze in and out, my breath billowing in front of me in white puffs. I shouldn't feel like this. Why am I so dizzy? I get into my bearings and realize I've blundered perilously close to the danger zone. Just to make shapes as large atoms in front of me before my eyes, I drop to my knees. I open my eyes, the Calicat scanned yesterday and stood in front of me. She drops the catalog at my feet. Don't fight it. I pass out! Hello, can you hear me? Are you okay? What is it? Don't be ridiculous, Kibbles. It's a human. Oh yeah, yuck. I can smell it now. It smells like a human. Oh, do be quiet. Are they alive? Of course it's alive. It's breathing, you imbecile. Why isn't it moving? Would you come on and give them some space? Move back a bit. Yes, stand back. Move out of the way. Let's have a proper look. I begin to... The thing scan standing over me. My eyes open. We stare at each other for a moment while I try to take in what's happening. Is this one defective? Oh, I feel sick. I'm gonna puke. Archcat's watching me intently. Am I going insane? Ouch, my head. What's it chattering about? They're scared and confused. Let me talk to them. Human, are you alright? You, I remember you took my catalog. Oh, but I give it back to you. It's in your pocket now. I tried to reach in my pocket. I realized my hands are scratched to shreds. Ow, ow, ow. What's wrong with the hands? I tried to stand. Ow, ow, my feet. What happened to me? Yeah, I guess it's from all the climbing. I told you I wasn't ready for that. What? That? Ready for what? An anatomic structure is far too delicate. I tried to slow it down. Yeah, Floof, you're trying to restrain a human who's that determined? It was like a marge, an atomic structure. It didn't seem that delicate to me. It was like, what? Doing what? You made your own way back to the beach. Okay, but that doesn't explain. I show my bleeding hands. Ah, you're called Kara. Kara? Who's Kara? That's not my name. It's a term of endearment. It's an Irish thing. It's inappropriate. Wait, I crawled? You sure did. Like a cat? Yep. All the way from the mountains? Like a bleeding mountain lion. Impressive. But why? Because you got the sickness. Shh. Maybe you should sit down, human. We need to have a talk. Possibly a long talk. Talk. Yeah, that's right. When can I talk to cats? Oh, for goodness sake. Since the dawn of time, how else do you think we communicate? Stop splitting wickers, Major. You know full well that he was saying that we're thinking the relevation here, Kara, is what you can understand us. Yes, that too. Will someone explain what's going on here? Well, we don't fully understand everything ourselves, at least. Not in the details of how this works. I'm thinking being stood in the forest, surrounded by a bunch of talking cats, as much as details anyone else would want. Agreed! And more points, we're rather hoping you would be able to help us. You're a scientist after all. What we know is the clock has started ticking for you. What do you mean? Well, there's no easy way to say to you, Kara. You'd be catified. I'll be what? Whether you have it or not, you don't have a lot of time before. If I may. You've seen you're being based on experience today, that when a human manages to find themselves in what you believe is called the danger zone, they vulnerable ways that they previously were not, that to say, you're screwed. You're not helping. Don't make me... Whoa, mountain lion. There's no violence of any kind. Forgive me for being a bit panicked here. The vulnerability to which Snoodoo Boots was referring to. Simply put, that you're bitten or scratched by an elder cat within the danger zone. You'll begin the process of change that will ultimately result in a full feline transition. Whispers. Catified. So basically, you're telling me I'm a werecat? I like data amongst the scratches on my right and the two distinct puncture marks. The reality of my situation descends into a cold mist. Basically, yes. My head is spinning, too much for me to take in. Take a breath now, Kara. You're not looking so good. What? I have started to change. I feel my head, ears, fur, everything seems to be normal. No, it's just me. You're looking a bit shaky, understandably so. I take a few deep breaths, steady breaths, and calm myself enough to say, okay, so Why? How's that? What? Give me some data. What do you got so far? Look, we'll answer anything we can, but the truth is, we have more questions than answers ourselves. So, you said you need my help. What exactly would that entail? Well, finding your friends would be a start. The cats on this island, they've gone missing. We don't know what's happening to them, but the body count is rising. We've hit a wall. A wall of ignorance, maybe. Really, how many times do I have to tell you? The Muellers are to blame. Muellers. Now, Floofy Boots, there's no need for your name calling. Speaking of name calling, I remind you to call me Major, madam. Look, they can't help the way they are. It's lacking breeding, you know. Overbreeding, you've asked me. Meowsers. The other cats, the island originals, they can't speak the way we can, hence the derogatory term Meowlers. And they are to blame, exactly. Well, if I knew that, I have no need to elaborate. The kidnapping! It's hardly proving to be a roaring success after all. Look, Kata, we really know we're no longer safe on this island. The elders who live in a danger zone are hostile towards us. Not sure why, it's always been that way. And now, because the cats are being taken, nowhere else is safe either. Except the occasional mishap, we live in an undomesticated world here after all. But lately cats have been disappearing almost every day. Even the last human we captified went missing. I'm sorry, what? Let's not happen to old wounds, Nibbles. Yes, onwards and upwards. Well, first things first, this weird cat thing. Catification! Transition! Whatever. How does it work? Time passes, you transform into a cat. Yeah! It's a gradual process. It's different for everyone. You won't just turn overnight. The clock's ticking, however. The first side effect of transition, you'll be able to understand this. Well, some of us. Not the elders, obviously. Not all domestics either. Then you have the whole heightened sensing, the crazy agility, the crazy body hair stuff. Let's not worry the human about all the details just yet. Assume there's an antidote. I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed in that assumption. Hang on, you said someone else you put in this position? Well, let's hope you're better than they were. Fortunately, they weren't able to discover the antidote or get our friends back. I know where their notes are, though. Really? Trade. Huh? You help us, we give you their progress reports. What do you say? Will you help us? Sure. Not much of a choice, really, is it? Afraid not. Okay, fine. So, where do I start? Is there anything you can tell me to help me track down your missing friends? Well, no one listens to their sense. Just start with the Meowlers. I'll eat my hat if it doesn't end here, too. Don't mind him. He's set in his ways. We have every reason to believe the observations take place in your part of the island. Yes, nowhere near the danger zone or the elders. Well, that doesn't make sense. It does, though. I suppose there's nothing does around this place. My catalog starts beeping. Oh, my alarm. I have to get to work. Run along now. We don't want you arousing suspicions. So with your people, you need to meet with us later. Make sure these reports are in your tent before this evening. Thanks, Kata. You're 1 in a million. Imagine the odds are far greater than that, given your new health status. Go! And thanks from all of us. What is this? Romance Research Recon. Okay, this is actually where I'm gonna stop for today. So we got, I'm pretty sure that was like the intro, also, what is it called? Oh my gosh, tutorial of the game. So far, maybe there'll be a little more of tutorial. I'm excited, especially with this. So it is a romance game. Maybe we do fall in love with the cats. And that will, like, we have good, bad ends, so we have to figure it out. Anyways, I'm excited to play this. Hopefully you guys are too. Please like, comment, subscribe. Support me on Patreon. I love you guys so much. Bye!